Hi, welcome to TrueNest Southeast Florida Property Management. It is time to take you through the seamless process of leasing your rental property. Whether you own a single-family home, townhouse, condo, or multiple units, our dedicated team at TrueNest Southeast Florida is here to make the lease of your property as stress-free experience by finding a qualified tenant for you. So let's take a look at how leasing services work. Initial consultation. It all begins with a personalized consultation. We take the time to understand your goals, preferences, and any specific requirements you may have for your property. Property visit and rental analysis. We will visit the property, and during this visit, we will gather all the information we will need to conduct thorough rental analysis by analyzing comparable properties and rental market in your area. We ensure that your rental price is competitive, attracting quality tenants while maximizing your return on investment by minimizing vacancy rates, conducting a rental analysis. The rental analysis is not a guess. It's about data-driven decision-making. We utilize real-time market data and trends to ensure that your property's pricing strategy is based on accurate information. We will present this information to you and provide you with our suggested rent amount. You will always have the final decision regarding the rent price. Professional photography. First impressions are everything in the competitive Southeast Florida real estate market. That is why at TrueNest Southeast Florida, we believe in the power of professional photography. Property marketing. At TrueNest Southeast Florida, we want to reach the widest audience to find not just any tenant, but the right qualified tenant for your rental property. So when your property is in over 100 rental listing websites, including the MLS, the potential tenant can see the rental property listed. Here is another difference between us and many other property management companies. Many others don't list your property in the MLS or don't collaborate with other agents because they want to keep the entire commission for themselves, but around 80% of the potential tenants work with a real estate agent, and they won't be able to see your property if their agent doesn't show it to them. We collaborate with other real estate agents, and we share our commission with them because we want to expand our network and to tap into a much bigger pool of potential tenants and increase the chances of finding the perfect tenant. Also, all of the potential tenants that will see your property will be accompanied by a professional licensed real estate agent. We will keep you updated with the activity and feedback we are receiving. Rental application. We accept online rental applications for every person over 18 years old or older that plans to live in your property. This streamlines the process and makes it convenient for potential tenants, since they can submit their applications from the comfort of their homes using any device with internet connection, saving time, reducing paperwork, reducing the likelihood of missing information, and ensuring that applications are submitted with all the necessary details. As an owner, you will have complete access to their entire application package and tenant screening results through your online owner's portal. Tenant screening. Our number one priority during the leasing process is to find a good qualified tenant for your property. We accomplish this by performing a meticulous tenant screening process. We require potential tenants to provide comprehensive information about rental history, employment, and financial status. We verified this information to assess their ability to meet their rental obligations. We check their credit history, criminal history, eviction history, sex offender search. Also, if they have had any prior cases in housing court, we check their income and employment. We asked for pay stubs, bank statements, taxes if you pay yourself. We will call previous landlords, and not just the landlord from their current property, but we go back to previous residences as well. We adhere to consistent and fair screening criteria for all applicants. This ensures that every potential tenant is evaluated based on the same standards, promoting transparency and fairness in our selection process. Once our tenant screening is done, we will send the proper and required notifications to those that do not meet the requirements. But for those applicants that are approvable, we will present to you their information. We will give you our professional opinion, but ultimately it is your decision which applicant will be approved, because we want you to be comfortable with the family that will be living in your property. Lease agreement and HOA approval. Once you select the tenant for your property, we will prepare the lease agreement and send it for electronic signatures to you and the tenant. If there is an HOA for your property, we will provide support to the tenant during the HOA application process. Move-in inspection report. Before the tenant moves in, we will conduct a property walkthrough and moving inspection to document the property's condition and address any concerns. We use a detailed report that includes pictures of every room and item in the property. If we identify any existing damages or issues, we note them down immediately. This helps in distinguishing pre-existing conditions from damages that may occur during the tenant's occupancy. This ensures that both parties are on the same page regarding the property's condition, and it serves as a reference for future inspections for when the tenant moves out. The move-in inspection is also an opportunity for tenants to ask questions or seek clarification about the property's features, maintenance, or any other concerns they may have once inspection is complete and everyone is satisfied with the documented condition of the property. We hand over the keys, officially welcoming the tenant to their new home. This concludes our leasing process. The commission for this service is 1 month's rent if you have our basic management plan, but it is discounted if you opted for a full or premium management packages. Thank you for watching.